So we've got some big news coming for anybody who is a fan of the White House press briefings / Jen Psaki / news in general. Jen Psaki is going to MSNBC in May. She will be hosting her own show on NBC's Peacock streaming platform. So congratulations, Jen. Congratulations, MSNBC. Big jump to go from the White House to hosting your own show. Now, there was rumors that Jen was going to be replacing Rachel Maddow, but according to these reports, that is not going to be the case. But just the fact that there were rumors out there that Jen Psaki could place Rachel Maddow, who is arguably the biggest name on cable news, that just goes to show you how popular she was around the country and around, anybody who stays on top of the news. And that in large part is because of her ability to spit the truth anytime she was challenged, especially by people like Peter Doocy, who he's from Fox News. His only agenda is to paint the Biden administration as incompetent and that they're screwing it all up and that, Donald Trump was pretty fantabulous, right? Peter Doocy is one of the most ridiculous, reporters out there. He's the son of, I don't know what his dad's name is, Doocy, the guy from Fox and Friends, who's just a complete goof. But yeah, so I mean, if you're watching this, if you're familiar with Jen Psaki, if you're familiar with the White House press briefings, then and you've probably seen some of her interactions with the good old Deuce. Now, there are other people who have made this jump, so I'm just going to kind of briefly talk about the recent ones. Kayleigh McEnany is now on Fox News. She doesn't host her own show, of course, because oh, God, I can't imagine that. Who does host their own show? That's Sean Spicer. You know where that show is? Newsmax. Donald Trump's White House press secretaries. Huckabee Sanders also has made some appearances on Fox News, but I mean, they were the press secretaries for a dumpster fire, and if they were to be given their own shows, it would be dumpster fires, just like I'm sure Sean Spicer's show is. But it's on Newsmax, so, I would have to ask my crazy uncle about that one. I'm just not going to watch it. Former Bush administration official Nicole Wallace hosts a show on MSNBC. CBS News actually recently signed Mick Mulvaney. So that's exciting. Mick Mulvaney, if you don't remember, is Trump's budget guy who was just a complete nightmare. He was the one who had to, explain all of Donald Trump's silly tax breaks for millionaires and billionaires, just a ridiculously unfair and impractical tax code that, Mick Mulvaney had a really hard time trying to explain things to the media. But hey, CBS News, got to do what you got to do when you're trying to chase after MSNBC, right? Who clearly is head and shoulders above the rest of cable news, that's out there today. So yeah, this is a long line of the predecessors that made the jump to the private news sector. But I really do believe that Jen Psaki was the best press secretary that we've had in White House history. Having to deal with the pandemic, having to deal with life after Trump, and how well she's been able to handle the pretty kind of rough seas that have been out there. I think she's done a fantastic job. I think she really deserves this. And now, like I said, the gloves are off, and Jen can really talk from a very strong perspective and a very she has a lot of knowledge as to what she's seen in Washington, D.C. And what she believes, without the shackles of the White House and the shackles of speaking for Joe Biden, right? Now she doesn't have to worry about that, slightly because she, wants to be respectful to Joe Biden, but now it's hands off and she's Psaki Unchained. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, congratulations to Psaki, congratulations to MSNBC, and congratulations to any deputy, whoever the deputy press secretary is who steps up and takes on that role. And I look forward to seeing you just totally burn Peter Doocy's questions to the ground during the upcoming press briefings. So looking forward to it. And big news. Big news.